And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And that's off the inside edge. And this one is off and running. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. And it remains 2-2. Scherzer gets the punch out, and that's the first out. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger, second in the American League in hitting. Swing and a ground ball. Jimenez fires over to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Boom. I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading the runs. But this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish. They don't have a plan. They come unglued right away. You've got to make that pitcher work a little bit more. It's not like you're going to get a steady diet of meatballs all game long.
Hacktastic might be the way to describe it. Top of the zone for a called strike. Judge with a homer in his last game. Out to short, Bichette. And the Yanks go quietly. Down in order go the Yankees. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Back after this on the show. And we're back on the hill and coming off a great start, Carlos Rodon.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Andres Jimenez leading things off and takes a strike. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Gets under it and pops it up. Makes the grab, 1 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Dalton Varsho.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Bo Bichette in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
These throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Back here at Rogers Center, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one is absolutely belted. Varsho moving back for it. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Ball 1, no strikes. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And another ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball 3. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
All over that one right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. Scherzer over 200 career wins, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1, and that's 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. The shortstop takes the ball. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Edge of the zone, call the strike, and it's 1-1. Out to center. Varsho under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's now 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Just missed. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. On the ground to the left, Volpe. On to first. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Swings through that one out in front that time. Hard hit right side. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting sixth, right fielder, George.
Here's George Springer. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one clips the corner.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Rodon ready. Here comes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. Yankees 1 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Max Scherzer goes to work. That one missed. The 1-0. And delivers outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
There's the strike. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Absolutely frozen with a backdoor slider for strike 3.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
DJ LeMahieu in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And ball 1 to LeMahieu. And a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This to third. Clement whips it across. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Splits the plate. That's strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a pop-up. Bichette pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Yanks held in check, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Rodon back to work. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fastball is outside.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Davis Schneider stands in now and watches strike 1. Out to short, Volpe. Jump throw across his body, and they get the out.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Donaldson.
Man, Chris, a jump throw
Varsho.
like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger. That is the inning. All set for the
Leading
start of
off
the
for
inning.
the
Here's the
Yankees,
left fielder, Cody Bellinger. Max Scherzer back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball one. 1-0. And a foul ball. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. Eric Summersgill with the call. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That one down the line, and foul ball. Judge waits. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Now time called at the plate. One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2.
Got a full count.
Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Judge rips that one. Varsho moving back for it. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
High fly ball out towards left field. And that's a foul ball. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. The throw to second is offline.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So runner at second, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one ripped, but foul. Man at second. And ball 1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Jazz on his horse, coming around third. Safe, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. Stanton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. In the air, right side. And George makes the grab, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Andres Jimenez. Started after it. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Here comes the 0-1. That to right. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now grounded out his first time. And it's fouled off.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023, even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ground ball right side, could be two. To Volpe at second for one, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We played four. It's the Yankees 2 and the Jays nothing. Eric Swanson takes over on the mound.
Still
50.
pretty early in the ball game, so
Eric
this bullpen has some work
Swanson.
ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading off for
Here's the Yankees catcher now, J.C.
number 25.
Estrada. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Fastball for a strike. Swanson in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2000. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for two. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Now batting, second baseman DJ LeMahieu.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Outside low, 2-0. Activity in the bullpen. Chad Green getting loose out there. Nance getting loose as well. That one the other way. Nice grab.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Up next,
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Way out front for strike two.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. I'll tell you what, dude, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough that I would, yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy hack testing. And here comes Bellinger. That's ripped to right down the line. And foul ball. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, these Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
The 2-2. Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches
Now
and ends up drawing the
third
walk.
baseman,
Very gritty.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Outside, and that's ball 1. And that one clips the corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
In there, sets him down on strikes. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. And the batter is George Springer.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Slap the other way, foul. Rodon fires. There's a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
That's out to center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. One left for Toronto. They trail things here 2-0. Top 6, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Swanson back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. That one fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off-speed's probably coming.
Fastball is outside. Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Yankees.
And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Fouled off. He was late. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He'll do it himself. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
This to third. And they take care of Stanton for the out. And now it's going to be Ben Rice. 1 for 2.
Ben Rice.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And a foul ball. Next offering misses down and away.
1-1.
Judge at third with 2 away. And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1-2 now. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air out towards right center. Springer. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. The Yanks lead 1. They're up 2-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Hitter, David Schneider.
And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in there at the knees. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Fly to left his first time. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering is downstairs. To the right side, LeMahieu. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's Andres Jimenez. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Right through there for a strike. That one just misses. Struck him out looking. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Tommy Nance.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Yankees,
now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That one outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Hauls it in for the out.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
J.C. Estrada digs in now. First pitch, not close. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 1-1. To the right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Two outs, base is empty. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Bounce to third. Clement throws across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Right through there for a strike.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Guerrero, the next to hit, takes ball 1. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Slice to right. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Santander in the box now. Take strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at-bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! And we are all tied up. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. First pitch just misses. Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch is outside. Rodon maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Next offering is in for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Up next for the
And
Blue
it'll be
Jays,
George Springer to
right
step to the
fielder,
plate.
George
Struck out on just 3
Springer.
pitches last time.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching for
Out
New
of the
York,
bullpen for the Yankees,
Number
Jonathan
43.
Loaisiga.
Jonathan Loaisiga.
And a strike on the outside edge. One now. And that one hammered. Grisham sprinting for this one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Just a weak fly ball this time. Reaching down, makes the catch. The Jays get a pair on this homer. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Toronto. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here's Trent
Leading off
Grisham.
for the Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
And the first offering is not close. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Chad Green getting ready to go. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Nance sets, fires. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Really nice job, a two-strike hit in that at-bat. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Go-ahead run on base. Cody Bellinger now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That catches the outside corner. Strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
1-1.
Gets him to chase after that one. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Had a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Here comes Aaron Judge. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And now they're out in front. It's 5-2. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tommy Nance won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Chad Green ready to go.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. And gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's Stanton now. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Green goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Fought off foul. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That one not close, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Ken Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Hit in the air, center field. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. J.C. Estrada stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Varsho should have this one. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Now a 6-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Davis Schneider. Just missed.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting,
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays.
Varsho.
On the ground to Jazz. Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Andres Jimenez. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-0. And right back to the mound. Sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. Yankees 6 and the Blue Jays 2. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jimmy Garcia.
Definitely
Now
a guy
pitching
that
for
pounds
the
the
Blue
strike
Jays.
zone, makes hitters earn their
Number
way on base,
93.
and rarely gets in trouble
Jimmy
because of free passes.
Garcia.
DJ
Leading off
LeMahieu to
for the
start it
Yankees,
off.
second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
That one is upstairs. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Angel Bastardo up and throwing. Manoah also getting ready. The 1-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. High fly ball out to center field. Varsho makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Yankees,
So the
center
batter
fielder,
now will be Trent Grisham. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And a ground ball to first, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time, it's a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right
Now
there.
batting,
Loud
left fielder,
contact
Cody
leads to the double.
Bellinger.
I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Bellinger up to hit. And that one ripped into right. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He will score. Well, Singy, he is locked
Now
in
batting,
there.
right
Well,
fielder,
he's really
Aaron
slowed the
Judge.
game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. That's down and in. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's provided a couple of memorable moments already today.
Yeah, Boog, 2 impactful home runs, and the second one came in the 8th inning. This guy's swinging a red-hot bat in this one.
Just off the inside edge. Late swing, foul to the left. Out there to center. Varsho on the move. That'll drop in as he plays it on a hop. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Stanton stands in now, looks at that one inside. Chisholm off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Time called now. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Blue Jays 2.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now as they hand the ball to a
Number
fresh arm to
56.
start the bottom of the 9th. Mark Leiter Jr.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Bichette leading things off and takes a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The Yanks up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. Now only 1 out remaining.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is down low. They're down to their final strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And now 2-2. The Blue Jays down to their final strike. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. And downstairs. Hard on the ground to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
This win streak they're on is something else, Boog. I mean, we came here tonight to call this game, and I had a feeling at the outset they were going to add one more win to this run. They keep this play up, I honestly don't know what's going to stop them.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.